The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first data, it's too fast. Whatever there's in between speed, the first and that one. The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to invoke a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite level of data security hygiene to counter cyber attack threats. How was that? The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to involve a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite level of data security hygiene to counter cyber attack threats. What? Yeah, I see, I got it. The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to involve a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite level of data security hygiene to counter cyber attack threats. The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to involve a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite level of data security hygiene to counter cyber attack threats. The importance of data, I'm sorry. Yeah. The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on walking through the middle of the session. The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to involve a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite... Start over.
You know what? Don't go so fast. See, now you're...
The importance of data protection has never been greater. Today's ransomware searches out and destroys your backups. CDSB was the first AWS data recovery and backup solution with a focus on intelligent threat detection and usability. Your data protection methodology needs to involve a mechanism to safeguard your backups, which supplies an elite level of data security hygiene to counter cyber attack threats. Yeah? If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, CloudDaddy has one of the most exciting. Yeah, no, I know that. That's why I stopped. Okay. You can join CloudDaddy. We have one of the most exciting. How about exciting, fast-paced? Yes? No? Fast-paced could be intimidating. I'm just looking for two words: exciting and. Got it. Done. I'm on, right? I can go whenever. Okay. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have one of the most exciting and innovative tech cultures in the industry.
That's good.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Let me do it one more time.
Yeah,
Nicer. Yeah. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have one of the most exciting and innovative tech cultures in the industry.
I like that. Well, that's good.
How was that?
Except just make it a little bit more conversation. So not so much broken up.
Got it. Okay.
Just like you're talking.
Yeah.
You're talking to English.
Yeah. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have one of the most exciting and innovative cultures in the industry.
Yeah, that was good.
One more. Ready?
Yep.
If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have one of the most exciting and innovative cultures in the industry.
Perfect.
Okay. Now we'll do. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have some of the most.
Yeah, some of the sharpest and most.
We have some of the foremost. I'm sorry, I forgot the word foremost. Okay. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have some of the foremost minds in development.
With respect to.
No, wait. We have some of. Wait. My original line was, we have some of the foremost.
Developers.
Some of the foremost developer, not minds.
Engineers.
Developers, engineers, and architects in the AWS community. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, know this: we have some of the foremost minds in the AWS world. No. Bloopers. Yeah. That's because I'm so focused on the words. Foremost.
Developers, engineers.
Architects. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have some of the most. If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have some of the foremost architects, engineers, and developers in the AWS world. All right, ready? Do you like AWS world or AWS community? Community? If you're looking to join CloudDaddy, we have some of the foremost developers, architects, and engineers in the AWS community. Is that good? One more? If you're looking to join Cloud,
Look at the camera.
do what?
Just make sure you're looking at.
Look at the camera. Okay. If you're considering joining CloudDaddy, we have some of the foremost engineers, architects, and developers in the AWS community. Is that good? That's a.
All right. So, first of all, tell me your name and what your position is.
My name and my position.
Don't look always again. Don't look away.
Okay, I apologize. So, my name's Jacob Lautner. I'm a My name's Jacob Lautner, and I'm marketing manager at CloudDaddy.
What does that mean, marketing manager? What do you do?
A bit of everything, actually. Right now, we.
So at CloudDaddy, what I do is.
At CloudDaddy, what I do is a little bit of everything, from managing. Sorry, I'm panicking.
There's no.
You want me to start over, or is it just
I'll
flow?
tell you what I want you to say.
Okay.
So, what do you do at CloudDaddy?
What I do at CloudDaddy is a bit of everything. I manage social campaigns, I manage email nurturing campaigns, I help manage the website. We're building a brand new website soon. We are building landing pages all hours of the day, doing paid search campaigns, a bit of everything pretty much.
Good, good. So what's it like, what's the culture like in Cloud?
The culture at Cloud Daddy is very open to seeing what you can provide the company. So, I mean, they culture.
When I think of culture, I think of working relationships.
See, that's hard. Okay, yeah.
How is it interacting with other people that are in the company? How do you feel about your relationship to those above you or below you, or even that are equal to you?
Okay.
So those kinds of things. So what's the culture like in Cloud Daddy?
The culture at Cloud Daddy is very evenly balanced. I talk to the project manager, the president of the product manager. That's freaking dumb.
No, don't worry about it. Just relax. You just don't So what's the culture like in Cloud Daddy?
The culture at Cloud Daddy is pretty evenly balanced. I conversate with the VP of marketing quite a bit on a daily basis. I talk to the CEO quite frequently. I talk to the product engineers all the time. Everyone is working together simultaneously to make an amazing product and make sure everyone sees it as much as possible.
So what's the most exciting part about what you do?
The exciting part about what I do is creating kind of like a vehicle for this product, right? And you have this vehicle that kind of goes out and shares knowledge about the product with everyone possible, and trying to orchestrate this vehicle, tune it up in every different way. They give me the entire freedom in order to do this. As many tools, functionality, anything I can think of that might make this vehicle run, they provide it for me.
So what do you think of the product?
Product's great. We were at this conference just not too long ago, right now. The product is great. We're at this conference right now, and our product gets wows constantly, thinking about things that no one thinks of and providing a service that no one else is providing. So it's kind of a niche market, and we're just jumping right into it with both feet.
How does Cloud Daddy separate itself out from the competition?
Cloud Daddy is not just a backup. Let me think for a second. Cloud Daddy is not just about data backup. Cloud Daddy is more about securing that data backup. I mean, we're not just like any other company where it's just, hey, we just back up your data. No, this is more about securing that data. The last line of defense between, from like malware, ransomware, anything that might affect your company. I mean, losing all of your data is a huge deal in this day and age.
I mean, ransomware has become quite a big thing, hasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Ransomware is a huge thing.
And do you have any success stories with respect to this?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Not yet.
I don't know any of these.
No, that's cool. You know? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, you have a slogan that says, who's your data defender? What does that mean to you?
Whenever you ask these individuals who is managing their data and how they are managing it, they seem to get scared because they either don't know or they're not doing it properly and safely. And that's what we provide for them.
Yeah, what is the biggest problem that you went into convincing people that they need this service?
Honestly, it hasn't been hard convincing these people to do this. Joe is, he's a wizard for these kind of things, and he's very intelligent, and he knows the product inside and out to the point where these individuals just are blown away by the interface of the product and the functionality.
Is it an easy product to use?
Yes. Let me do that again. Yes, the product is incredibly easy to use. The interface is incredibly the user experience on the product is incredibly easy. Anyone can do it. It's checking boxes and just covering all your, I don't know.
All right, so
Sorry.
Could the average schmo like me operate this program?
Anyone can use the product. Anyone can. As long as you have it connected properly and you're covering all your instances, anyone can check boxes and make sure you have snapshots of all your data and backing up things properly and seeing when things are trying to attack your firewall. Anyone can go through and make edits and changes.
So if I was a developer or an architect or an engineer considering coming to work at CloudDaddy, what advice would you give them?
If you were one of those, if you had one of those positions and you were trying to apply for CloudDaddy, I would say, what do you have to offer? Because they really let you kind of expand on your knowledge and seeing what kind of benefits that you can offer for the company and where you can take it.
What kind of people are they looking for? Not just skill-wise, but what kind of people do you want to see working at CloudDaddy?
The people that we want to see at CloudDaddy are intelligent people, people that are fun, outgoing, that are not afraid to go out on a limb, try new things, not afraid to speak up, speak your mind, figure out issues, figure out different solutions that we may not have thought about yet. I mean, we want people that are not just being told what to do, but are also participating in conversations and having like a more renowned outlook on the company and have more of like a family approach that everyone's working together as a team.
How do you think you're going to get CloudDaddy is relatively new company?
Yes, 2 years.
How do you think you're going to get CloudDaddy to the next level?
Well, with an amazing product like CloudDaddy, it's kind of easy. We just have to show people the product. Here we are at AWS Summit, and all we have to do is show the people. Show how great the interface is. Show them how easy it is to use. So it's just getting it out in front of them, and through different marketing tactics, shows like this, it's easy. Once they see it, they get scared. Not really scared in a bad way, but scared in a way that makes them think that they should have this product.
Good.
Is that good?
What do you think?
What do you think?
All right, so tell me your name and your position.
My name is Amy Collier. I'm the VP of Marketing for CloudDaddy.
And so what do you do for CloudDaddy? You can start as marketing manager
As VP of Marketing at CloudDaddy, every single day is different. We are working on digital campaigns, event planning, okay. As VP of Marketing for CloudDaddy, yeah, I was still looking up, I felt that. As VP of Marketing for CloudDaddy, every day is different. We're working on anything from digital campaigns to advertising, event planning, demand generation, and customer education programs.
Why did you decide to work with CloudDaddy?
I came to CloudDaddy because I love the technology industry. It's really fast-paced. It's really fun to work in. It can be very high pressure sometimes, but I thrive on that, and I love the team that I work with at CloudDaddy. We have incredible product experts and also a very talented marketing team.
So, talk about a team. What's teamwork like? What's teamwork like at CloudDaddy?
At CloudDaddy, there's constant collaboration, and the nice thing about a technology startup environment is that everyone works together. You know, I'm working with the CEO and the CPO. We're all collaborating and exchanging ideas and putting in a lot of effort, but also having a lot of fun with everything that we're doing.
Why is what Cloud Daddy is doing, why is it so important?
What Cloud Daddy, oh, I looked up again, sorry. What Cloud Daddy is doing is important because even myself, you know, when I came to the company, I didn't understand how great the threat of ransomware and phishing and all these things that you hear about, but you really truly don't understand the financial impact and the impact on resources within an organization. And wait.
That's good. Good start. It's a good start, yeah.
Do I have to start over?
Yeah, start over. It's okay.
I'm afraid I won't do it that well. Okay. Okay. I came to work at Cloud Daddy. Wait, what was the question again?
Why is it
Oh, why is it important? Right. Okay. What Cloud Daddy is doing is important because the average person, including myself, doesn't understand the impact of ransomware and phishing. You know, we all hear about it all the time, but the financial impact and the impact on resources within the organization is tremendous. And what Cloud Daddy offers is a way to unify data protection, advanced security, and infrastructure management in this incredibly easy to use console. And that's what's really important is, you know, these things can be very complex for organizations, and we are bringing something to the market that makes management so much easier and so much less time consuming.
So, if I was in the technology field and I was looking to come to work with Cloud Daddy, what would you say to me? What kind of person is Cloud Daddy looking for?
Cloud Daddy is looking, I do it with my eyes again. Cloud Daddy is looking for people who are passionate about the technology industry as well, and data protection, and also, well, no, I don't want to do that. Let's see.
I think what we're looking for is more about the trends.
Yes, I agree with you, because who I just said people don't know that much about it, and that, yeah. More about the environment and the team, right? And the atmosphere. And what was the question again?
Let's say I'm your best friend.
Okay.
And I'm looking for a job in the technology field. Just imagine, I'm your best friend, and you want to try to convince me to come work with Cloud Daddy. What would you say?
Cloud Daddy has one of the best interfaces that I've ever seen from a technology product. You know, for a person who doesn't know much about data protection and backup, it's so easy to understand, and I think that being able to translate that to someone totally outside the industry in 5 minutes means that this has incredible value to the marketplace. And also, it's a really fun place to work and team to work with. You know, in a startup, not everything is established and decided already, so you get to put your mark on initiatives that take place. You get to be in the conversation for, you know, the directions that we go in, for the way we position the product, and that is so much fun.
What's it been like working with clients?
With clients, it's
How's your customer service?
the clients that I've had the chance to speak to love the product. You know, for for some of the reasons I mentioned, which are, the interface and how much time it has saved them, and in comparison to other solutions, how easy it is for them to manage and use. And those are, the best things to hear. It helps drive the reason that you do what you do every day.
Right, good. So getting back to the person looking to make this a career, what kind of traits are you looking for about that? Do they need to be a self-starter?
Yeah.
Do they need to be innovative? Do they need to be, or do they just need to be a workhorse? What kind of traits are the most important traits at CloudDaddy?
At CloudDaddy, the most important traits in a teammate are innovation, probably as number one. The interface and the product is constantly being updated, and then just also being able to work on a team and step outside of your comfort zone. We're in the process of creating a lot of things right now, so it's not a place for somebody who says that's not my job, or I only want to do this. But that's the coolest thing about it, is that you get to be involved and touch so many things.
Right. So most companies that go through a process of development, along the way develop a set of values that really define who they are. Do you feel that CloudDaddy has developed those values? Do you know what they are?
I think, no. CloudDaddy's values I was looking up again. One of CloudDaddy's values is the support of the customers and having them help us drive what's important. One of the things I was just talking with the CPO about is that our customers can actively request changes to just their interface, and not a lot of companies will entertain that. That's the nice thing about not being a huge mammoth company right now, is that we have the ability to speak directly to the customers. I'm going to do these separately. Another one of the values of CloudDaddy is teamwork. It's being in a startup, it's not always a 9-to-5 job, and each day can be different, and being there for each other and helping support and asking questions all the time about where support is needed in that particular moment, and prioritizing and being there for people even when it's outside of things that you typically do are important.
So in terms of prioritizing the client's needs, what comes first? Is it figuring out the specific needs of each client, or is it making sure that you provided a comprehensive plan for them, or where are the priorities when it comes to dealing with clients?
Well, CloudDaddy has an overall roadmap for the product for enhancements that take place, and then the customer needs get sort of folded into that. It's are multiple people asking for this? Are we seeing a need, or are we just addressing the needs of this one customer in their own environment.
How does Cloud Daddy keep up with the rate of illegal stuff, like the scams, all of the different malware? How do they keep up with that?
That's a good, Joe, how does Cloud Daddy keep up with all of the new threats that come about?
Well,
That's a really good Joe question.
Okay, we'll save that for him.
Yeah,
All right, so anything else that you want to add to this?
I don't think so. Those were good. You are fantastic.
What's your full name?
my full name is Joe Mercies.
Joe, what's your position at Cloud Daddy?
My position at Cloud Daddy is President and Chief Product Officer.
Chief Product Officer. And what does that mean?
Being Chief Product Officer means that you basically have full development perspective in regards to the feature set, product capabilities, customization, scripting, everything revolving around building a very high quality product.
What's your background?
My background is multifaceted in product development, engineering, design, product management, marketing. I've basically worn a lot of hats. Technical marketing, documentation, you name it, I've done it within an IT world.
Okay. So tell us about that, obviously, the flagship product of Cloud Daddy.
The flagship product of Cloud Daddy is going to be released within the next several months. It's our release 2.0 product, and one of the key benefits and features that are incorporated within that product is machine learning and artificial intelligence, but with the specific perspective and directive of protecting your data protection, your last line of defense when it boils down to not only a natural disaster, but a man-made disaster, the likes of an advanced persistent threat like ransomware. So we've incorporated machine learning and artificial intelligence with our own proprietary algorithm and pattern matching in terms of understanding anomalies related to a specific ransomware event and providing the customer with what we call actionable intelligence that's configurable. So when we notice an anomaly, what do you want us to do when we notice an anomaly? We want to take action as soon as possible. Do you want us to firewall off the instance? Do you want us to shut it off? Do you want us to notify you? Do you want us to catalog all of the backups regardless of where they exist, either within a specific region, availability zone, whether it's a replication, simple snapshot or full-blown Amazon machine image? We catalog all of that information. We have it at the ready so we can restore that last line of defense when you're inundated with a man-made cyber attack type of event.
So using that artificial intelligence and machine learning, you're going to capture a lot of the new threats that come along. Are there other ways that you also arrive at a point where you're dealing with new threats?
Yes, and that's a really good question. So what are we doing today? What we do today in terms of protecting that last line of defense is that we've taken multiple cybersecurity countermeasures and incorporated them within our product. So we're not just another Me Too backup product. There are tons of those available out in the marketplace, but we are a true data protection. Being able to perform a file restore, as well as perform a disaster recovery within a specific region. We also provide you with cybersecurity countermeasures in order to protect that last line of defense, being your backup. And that's today. So incorporated within our product today includes technologies like Amazon Web Services Guard Duty Intelligent Threat Detection. That's incorporated within our product. So we use their intelligent threat detection that's available to you, but we've automated it from the standpoint of not only providing, the information that they provide in a graphic form, but we've automated it from the perspective of high threats, deemed high threats. We can automatically take those from the information that Amazon Web Services provides us and drop them into a threat list, whereby you can have a bad actor knocking on your enterprise door
day after day, week after week, month after month, and they won't be able to get in because they're part of your threat list, their IP address down. So we've incorporated that in. We also provide you cybersecurity countermeasures in the form of our own instance firewall technology, which includes templates where you don't even have to understand what ports are responsible for what. If I wanted to block RDP from being accessible on a machine via firewall port, I simply select the template for RDP using our product. Has a very familiar and easy to use interface, and boom, the port's already there, it's blocked, you're safe and sound. RDP is blocked on that machine, it's that easy. Same thing from the perspective of web application firewall. We've integrated that technology within our product as well. So when you hear about data breaches that are commonly being advertised about on the internet, and I don't know if I should mention a couple of company names, but I could, but I won't. Many, but if they were using our product with a single click, they'd be able to recognize you, with a pie-shaped graphic of which servers have public IP addresses that are publicly visible on the internet and have no access control lists, meaning the data's. So we put that in every single customer's face, so you can, every single customer has access to it, you can see it, and you can literally control and see, ooh, we're at risk here, why is that way? We need to shut that down. Perfect examples.
Is as part of your data protection, are you using encryption?
Are we using encryption?
Yes.
We do not per se our own encryption. We basically utilize the encryption that's provided within Amazon Web Services, but with one exception. We actually have a feature enabled in our product to protect ourselves. And if someday the bad guys make us a target, so it could be a nation state actor who decides, yes, we need to target CloudDaddy Secure Backup because they have some very big customers, you know, and destroy the ability to be able to restore. Well, we're prepared for that. So what we do is we perform a self-backup of our product. So when a customer installs it, first thing we do is back ourselves up to a proprietary hidden area. So if a customer is compromised and our product is taken out, the customer can simply reinstall the product, point it to this hidden area, and they're back in business with absolutely no data loss, no configuration. All of the knowledge that has been previously stored within the product is ready to rock and roll within a matter of 3 minutes.
So how many iterations of a backup do you keep?
We can keep as many iterations of a backup as any customer requires. So customers ask often. We have legal requirements where we've been told by our legal department that we have to keep backups of this server on hold indefinitely. Well, you can actually do that with our product. We support what's called Amazon S3 Glacier, and we can archive your backups into Amazon Web S3 Glacier indefinitely. You can set it for months, set it up for 1,000 months. It all depends on the time frame that your legal department informs you that you need to keep backups for. Totally configurable.
So some of these I'm not familiar with what this is, so I'll just ask you. What are CloudDaddy's differentiators in the marketplace?
Very good question. So CloudDaddy's differentiators in the marketplace basically consist of a 3-pillar foundation. First and foremost, yes, we do backup, we do restore, we do disaster recovery. Those are the 3 tenets of any normal backup product. But in today's cyber attack riddled world, we do more than that. And I believe from a strategic standpoint, every single backup product should be incorporating these features as an end result of dealing with providing customers with true data protection in today's world. So what we do in addition to those 3 tenets of backup, restore, and DR is that we provide infrastructure management. So from a single pane of glass, a customer can see all of their infrastructure and manage it within AWS using our product. So things like controlling an instance from the standpoint of starting, stopping it, rebooting it, etc. That's all controllable. You can even control when it's powered on, when it's powered off, saving you plenty of money at the end of any given month on your infrastructure charges from AWS. But the value that really comes from our product is through the incorporation of these cybersecurity countermeasures with the perspective and the directive of just simply protecting your last line of defense when it boils down to either a natural disaster or a man-made disaster, like ransomware. We protect your data protection, your backups.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
What's an example of a natural disaster?
An example of a natural disaster can be a hurricane, a flood, tornado, lightning strikes, tsunamis, floods, fires. All of a sudden you can have a lightning strike that starts a fire and incinerates an entire data center. That's a perfect example of natural disaster. It's not controllable by anybody, it just happened. Mother Nature created it. An example of a man-made one is a perfect scenario of an advanced persistent threat like ransomware. Somebody received a phishing email, they clicked on something they weren't supposed to, they were connected to network resources, it went in, it began an infection, it began replication, and lo and behold, ultimately a detonation occurs, encryption commences, and you're off to the races of trying to figure out how to get around it.
So in an instance where a company's data has been compromised, what do you do?
In an instance where companies have been compromised, what do we do? No one has come to us from the perspective of, hey, we've been hit with ransomware, can you undo it? That's a problematic situation whereby either through the customer's lapse of security hygiene, whereby something wasn't set correctly, allowed a bad actor access, potentially through a brute force password attempt, there wasn't multi-factor authentication enabled, or maybe there wasn't even complex passwords enabled, right? They allowed simple passwords, 1, 2, 3, or even password to be used as a password. Those are the simplistic forms of passwords that the bad guys are going to use on brute force attempts, right? And if you've used one of those cases, unfortunately, you're going to be hacked. Now, we can go in and tell a customer, well, you shouldn't have done that, but that boils down to process, procedure, basically methodology that's implemented within the enterprise in terms of normal cybersecurity hygiene. We're not doing that after the fact. We want to get in before a customer is infected, be able to protect their last line of defense for the customer, just in case the customer hasn't been keeping up with cybersecurity hygiene. At least up in the Amazon Web Services cloud, there's a lot of certification, a lot of security that's already being handled on behalf of the customer by Amazon Web Services, as well as through the cybersecurity countermeasures that we've incorporated within our product to protect. So customer does get infected, hopefully that last line of defense is still there with our product, which isn't just doing a simple backup and hoping that it remains intact after an infection occurs.
Have you seen this progression to that threat?
Yeah, well, our flagship product is actually still in development. That's things that we're tweaking in terms of machine learning and our algorithm itself in terms of being able to understand what the anomalous events are related to a specific ransomware event and be able to learn from them, understand what they look like, and be able to take action on whenever they happen. So that's what we're building now. And by the way, we have a patent pending on that technology with the sole purpose of defending your data protection.
So what is the patent? What does the patent actually articulate? What does it do? I don't know.
Well, they told us that Amazon came and said we're not supposed to film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said the only way that you can film is directly in front of your booth.
Oh, really?
They said, are you stopping soon? So I liked that question you asked. Maybe that should be the last.
We asked him a lot of questions. We answered everything really well.
You can ask me that last question. I can answer it if you want to.
I don't remember what it was.
We're saying what were the patents?
Yeah.
What's the kind of the patent cover? What does it cover?
Yeah, the patent covers basically machine learning and artificial intelligence being applied towards protecting that last line of defense, which is your backup, your data protection. And we do that from a proprietary algorithm along with pattern matching, etc. So we're going to recognize anomalous events, and instead of just looking to basically protect the machine, the machine could be infected. We're looking at protecting that backup of that machine that may exist elsewhere in multiple shapes and forms, either through replication, through snapshot, through full-blown Amazon machine image. We understand the instance ID, we know where they are all stored and cataloged, and that's what we're looking to protect. That's what the patent has a directive in doing. So even the machine learning and artificial intelligence, its primary directive is not protect the instance, not protect the volume, protect the backup.
Is anybody else in the industry doing this?
No.
Okay, so maybe that would be a good thing to say though. So
nobody else in the industry is doing this.
Nobody else in the industry has gotten to the point of developing algorithms or with machine learning that anticipate, right?
Well, there are companies out there that have machine learning and artificial intelligence, right, that are dealing with ransomware, but they don't have the blinders on with the directive to protect the backup. Just looking for it as it comes in on a specific machine. The fact of the matter is, it could be resident, it's not detonated, they don't know about it, they're not looking at protecting that last line of defense.
Gotcha.
We're looking at protecting, that's what the patent is applied towards, protecting that last line of defense, which is your backup.